Hi everyone, I'm Smita from the blog Smiling Colors, and today we are making a few quick 10-minute holiday cards. The holiday season is here and it gets so busy so quickly, so I'm challenging myself to make something easy and colorful in under 10 minutes. I'm starting my cards with these watercolor papers that come pre-cut and pre-scored. This particular set comes with matching envelopes, and I find this so convenient, especially during the holiday season. I'll leave links below in the YouTube description for all of the supplies used in this video. For the coloring today, I'm using Tombow Dual brush pens. These are water-based markers and can give a lovely watercolor look. You'll also need a paintbrush. I'm using a number 8 round brush. You'll need some water. It's just a bowl of water. I know it appears a bit pink in the video today. You will want to use a good black pen. I'm using the Mono Twin permanent marker, and I will tell you why I love this particular pen in a minute. Optional, a ruler, a good eraser, and a pencil. To start the cards, I first am drawing lines using the light 6H pencil. These lines are simply to act as a guide for me when I'm lettering in the sentiment. You can eyeball this and directly use a black pen on the card, but since I'm making a set of 4 cards, I wanted them to look consistent, and so I decided to spend a couple of minutes marking exactly where I wanted the sentiment. The pencil lines are really light and you can't really see them too well in the video, but that's good because that means they will be easily erasable. Now back to the pen. The Mono Twin permanent marker is great to use while watercoloring because it has an oil-based ink, which means the ink on the paper will not run if the water touches it. This pen has 2 ends, a thicker marker end and a finer pen end. I'm going to be using the pen tip, but you could really use either. Now I'm lettering the words Happy Holidays onto the bottom half of the card where I drew my guidelines. A good tip while lettering is to mix the fonts. Like here I wrote the word happy in a fun cursive-like font, whereas I used tall capital letters for the word holidays. Once you've lettered, you can go ahead and erase the pencil guidelines. Now really you could letter in the sentiment after you paint the Christmas tree too. For me, the lettering is always the iffy part, and I like to get that done first so that I won't spoil the card later. Now comes the fun coloring part. These brush pens have 2 sides as well, a brush tip and a finer marker tip. We'll first use the brush tip to draw the tree, and then later we will use the marker tip to add the string of lights. Draw a triangle with the brush tip in for the tree. Try to keep the base of the tree as wide as the sentiment that we've lettered in first. Dip your brush in some water and then simply paint the water along the triangle. Since these brush pens are water-based, the ink will dilute and basically work like a watercolor paint. This gives a nice soft look and feel to the tree. I love watercoloring, and this is such an easy way to do it. Now you can keep this aside and let it dry for a while, but I usually just pat it dry by placing a clean paper towel on top and pressing down firmly once. The color still looks vibrant after this, and I'm just too impatient to wait while it dries otherwise. Next we want to draw in our string of lights, but first touch your paper and make sure it's dry to the touch. Then quickly draw in some arcs to go all the way down the tree. The more free-flowing your arcs are, the more natural it's going to look. So the best way to draw this is to be quick and not think about it too much. The final step is to color in all the color lights. Add the colors to the string. I'm using the marker tip for this, and you can quickly scatter different colors along the strings to complete the card. I love sending and receiving holiday cards. For me, that is the best part of the month of December. I hope you get inspired to make and share some holiday cards of your own too. And that's it. In under 10 minutes, you can easily create a colorful holiday card of your own. Since I had all the supplies out already, I went ahead and made a set of cards, and it actually just took me about 10 more minutes to make the other 3 cards. Don't forget to check out my previous video where I made this Joy home decor sign from an adult coloring page. If you're interested in learning how to use these Tombow Dual brush pens for watercoloring, check out my playlist. And as always, happy crafting, my friends! If you recreate something from my videos, please share them with me on my social media.